Not about that.
Does he feel like he's safe? Did he say?
No, he said that, you know, that if he has to go to the jury house next week with Libra.
Libra.
You hear me? I was laughing about it.
Maybe.
I said, I'm not going to lie, I kind of laughed about that. I said it'd be funny.
Maybe they both think they're going home.
He said the show.
You know what I mean?
They both have gold bars too. I mean, let's make it a deal.
Nobody's coming out with that money, are they?
See, that's fucking weird. That doesn't, you know, at least take a stab at it. At least come up and be like, here's $4,000, give me all. You know what I mean? Like
I said, I don't think I'm that unapproachable.
But I think they will today. I bet today will be the day. You kind of wait, you know?
Yeah. Usually it's today. You know what I mean? Usually we have the seminar today.
Yeah, April did think it was today. I don't know.
That's just weird. I mean, I'd like to know what they're thinking.
I would too.
I heard April's been crying in her bed. That's just what I've heard. I don't know if there's any truth to that.
Yeah, she was alone she was down here in the hammock for a while last night. Just by herself. I think she knows she's on, because there's no,
She hasn't even asked me though, you know, even though we've been kind of getting along. She hasn't asked me like, Keesha, who are you voting for?
but it's weird because, you know, she might think Jerry on what he's done, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But you guys are definitely going to vote him out.
Yeah.
I don't think she's. I don't know. It's just weird, you know what I mean? Like usually when someone's on the block, they're like paranoid or like you can tell in their facial expression. Neither one of them have given anything.
Weird. That's very weird.
Yeah, because I thought she would have a meltdown.
Me too. For sure.
Makes you go,
Did you talk to Michelle yesterday?
I mean, I did, but nothing. She mentioned something about April, about her voting her out. But then she said kind of the same thing as like she kind of talked crap about Jerry and about wanting him to leave. But then she was like, but I know he's not going to leave this week.
Yeah.
So she was like expressing her concern about him leaving like next week. About how she thinks, you know, she wants him out too. Which is good to hear, obviously.
Yeah.
Because if she wins, you know, she'll put him up.
Yeah. I just wonder who she put up beside him.
I know, we were thinking the same thing.
do you think it'd be basically a unanimous vote no matter who's up next to him?
I would hope so. But I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
That's the scary thing. It's like you would have to have, like, say I went up next to him.
It has to be 3 votes again.
Say if I went up next to him, that means it would have to be you,
And Rennie.
and Rennie. And Rennie's a fucking, I mean...
2 votes would force a tie. You know?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know anybody that would put you up. Well, Jerry maybe put you up.
Maybe. There's no maybe.
I don't know, Memphis. He's a wild card. I never know anymore.
No matter how much he talks to me, it's just like in the back of my mind, I'm like, dude, it's just almost like I don't even...
I think Ollie would put us up.
Yeah, he would definitely.
But you and I.
Yeah. We have to convince him that Jerry has to go.
I don't know who Michelle would.
You know what I mean? We have to convince Ollie that Jerry has to go. And you know he's annoying the shit out of Ollie, so I mean...
Yeah, but I don't think Ollie would put him out.
But if he's on... Yeah, but even if he goes up, we still have the fucking votes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even if we can...
Now, would you want Jerry out over Ollie?
I don't know.
So it's Jerry and Ollie?
I want them both out. It's hard to say. They're very close. I would almost say Jerry. But then I don't want Ollie. This is my only concern. Rennie standing up for Ollie freaks me out. And to have him in here. Because you know Rennie and Jerry...
I know by Leslie's actions, you know. week's actions. I mean.
Yeah, that's what makes me concerned and I kind of want Ollie to go first, which is kind of stupid for me because Jared definitely wants me out. So it's just like.
I think Ollie does want too, though.
Yeah.
It's so hard to predict like people that you have no clue where they stand.
Well, it's not only that. People get up in HOH and they do a complete turn.
Yeah. You never know what they're gonna do.
You know what I mean? It's like when they can say something right now and then they get HOH and I don't know where the mind goes.
Yeah, I didn't think anybody would do that. You know what I mean?
This is my thought. If we can convince Ollie to at least put Jerry up against whoever, we can get Michelle and we can still control the vote, no matter who they put up. So they could even tell Jerry, like, you're not going home, but we could fuck them completely and just vote them out anyway. You know what I mean? Like, if we have 3 people's votes, who cares what the HOH wants? We control the vote.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as we can convince Ollie to
Yeah, the HOH kind of loses control after a while.
So as long as we can convince him to at least have them on the block, it's a plus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact Michelle would vote with us, vote him out.
Yeah. Or Rennie.
Or Rennie, you know what I mean? See, just...
I mean, from here on out, HOH is so important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what's going to suck is you can't compete the next week with your HOH. That's going to be so much now.
Yeah.
Funny how your thought process changes, like from like right after the Eliminator HOH competition. Like, you know, I felt good about everything. You know?
Yeah. Me too.
It's not that I feel bad, but it's just
Me
like,
either, but I have to admit I'm worried. More than what I thought I was going to have to.
Yeah.
It just makes me realize a lot. It does. It makes me realize, like, some of these people, you know, you trust so much, and then it's like, wait a minute here.
Or do you think that's her, like, trying to make deals, or you think that's Rennie just not being very...
I don't think she made deals with anybody.
I mean, I think the only deal she made was like, just don't put me up next week. Type deals.
She told me she didn't make any deals with anybody.
Well, she asked all of us if we wouldn't put her up next week. You know?
Yeah.
Because she was getting on you and saying she was going to bring up the Bible.
Oh, yeah, you're right. She told me she didn't have any Canadian following.
Keesha, please go to the diary.
Okay. I got one nail that's not done. Keesha. Go to the diary.
Sorry.
Dying here.
You'll lose some weight today.
Huh?
I said it'll make you lose some weight today.
Really?
I don't know.
Don't give her any ideas.
Jerry, please move your microphone higher.
Walk it out. Oh yes, I say walk it out.
Did they play that song today?
That's the first one. Think. You hear Superman?
Yeah.
I got up just because I was laughing about that song.
Superman.